Oh, demolition from Charlie on Jenna. Vicious. How is that now that I've switched to windowed? We got movement. We got movement. Let's go. That's what we like to hear. So yes, Charlie is indeed blue. Jenna is orange. Right now, it's neck and neck, folks. It is a much closer game than I think anyone was anticipating. So sorry for the technical difficulties, but it appears that we have figured things out. So right now, Jenna's fighting for control of the ball. Charlie trying to reposition himself. Close one, close one. Charlie's got control. Jenna on the rear. Charlie's flipping around. Could he score? Is he going to get it? Jenna rushing in. And Jenna knocks it in to give Charlie a point. Humiliating. Tied up the game, though. It's 3-3, 55 seconds left on the clock. Oh my God, I'm surprised. Charlie's a good man, better man than I would have been spamming nice shot, nice shot, nice shot. It's a tie game, 55 seconds on the clock. Collision in the middle of the course. Charlie repositioning. Let's see it. Jenna running out of boost. Very low on boost. That could be the downfall. I know. Heaven knows it was my downfall against my failure of a brother Braden. Charlie backing up a little bit. Charlie. Jenna. Jenna scores! 29 seconds left on the clock. Jenna clutches it. What can I say? It's in her blood. The Rosciszewski family breeds champions. But it's not over for Charlie. He could hit the Finton one touch. Let's see what happens. 20 seconds is a long time, Finton says. Jenna and Billy dominate the GLCL. Who knows? It could be the next GLCL power couple. Oh, right now Jenna's just running up and down the wall. Ball is coming close to the... What's going to happen? 8 seconds left. Is Jenna going to take the first game of a best-of-2 series? Jenna's got control of the ball. It looks like Jenna's going to take the first one. In a shocking, perhaps, turn of events, Jenna has taken the first match. Jenna wins 4-3. Far from a domination. It's anyone's game. But, it looks like Charlie's ping is a little bad. That's a real shame. Hopefully that's not impacting his performance too much. But, folks, in case you're just tuning in now, this is Game 5 of the GLCL Carball Contender Series, presented by Septilence, hosted this week by none other than yours truly, Connor Rosciszewski, the greatest GLCL champion of all time. Unfortunately, I was cheated by my brother last week, which we are still investigating, and we will get down to the bottom of this. Now, that being said, the next game in this 2 of 3 series is starting in 2 seconds now. Let's see if Jenna will get a clean sweep, or Charlie will bounce back. All right, folks. Sorry about that. Audio is back. Charlie just scored. In case you're just tuning in now, Jenna claimed the first game in this best-of-3 series, but it's still anyone's game. Jenna scores to tie up the series. Still very much anyone's game. Let's see who gets this. Wow. That was embarrassing. Folks, I'm going to be honest. This is one of the reasons why I don't talk to my sister. This is, if you've ever noticed, my brother and I, me and Braden Rosciszewski, we've been tag team champions in the GLCL, but I have never associated with my sister, and it's because of things like that. That right there is absolutely embarrassing. But let's see if she can still claim this winning streak, all right? She won the first game. Anything's possible. Charlie doesn't want to get too overconfident, but to be fair, he fixed his ping, so he could still win. All right. Jenna trying to get control of the ball here, turning around, but Charlie bounces it back in his domain. Boosting, and Charlie scores again. 3-1. Looks like Charlie starting to feel himself again after a bumpy first round. Looks like he might call him Austin Powers because I think he's got his mojo back. Revving up, let's see what happens. Charlie with another finted one touch, doesn't quite get all of it. He's all out of boost, that might bite him in the butt here. There we go, collecting some more boost. But Jenna defending her base. You see, a similar mistake I made in my game last week. Jenna scores, bringing it closer to a tie. A mistake I made last week is I didn't conserve my boost quite enough. So while Braden fraudulently beat me in the first game, the second one was much tighter. And unfortunately, in overtime, if you can believe it, he beat me. Again, we're still investigating the cheating because clearly there's no way Braden could possibly beat me without cheating. Looks like Jenna's playing ballet a little bit. Jenna ties it up 3-3. Zeus says, hey, how do I apply to get in this tourney? Unfortunately, Zeus, applications are closed. We already have all the slots filled. This is actually week 3 of the first round of Septilence Presents, the Carball Contender series. Week 4 on Friday, September 30th, will feature Finton versus Ryan and James versus Sam to close out the first round. But for now, we have Jenna and Charlie playing ballet a little bit. Charlie getting a little cheeky. Jenna trying to... You know what? Who's calling me? Who is calling me Connor Flop? Is that James? James, I don't want to hear it from you. You have a losing record against me, like, what is it, 4-1? So I don't want to hear it. Every time it's ever mattered, you've come up short to me, so I don't want to hear it from you. But enough about me. Charlie almost scoring. That would have been massive. Would have gotten up to 4-3. But Jenna right now, eyeing up that ball. Charlie trying to prevent her from achieving greatness. We're getting close. Oh, it's on the... Oh my God, that's embarrassing. Charlie should be ashamed of himself. Don't know where he was. He was off in the corner. He was doing diddly squat. Don't know what his excuse was there, but he was wide open for Jenna to take it. But it's still 2 minutes, 36 seconds left on the clock. It's still very much anyone's game here. Amateur Charlie lacking on D. I'm not sure quite what that means, G-Man, but I have to agree with you there. Oh my Lord, but he comes back. Charlie was like, enough with the slander. Enough, okay? I was just playing with my food. Now here's how you do it. Now watch this drive. And there he goes. Codsworth says Charlie is not lacking in D, if you know what I mean. Now this is a family show, okay? So let's cool it with that. Looks like Charlie is dribbling up the ball. Oh, and he breaks the axles on Jenna. Now he's dribbling, bringing it up the court, but Jenna misses wildly with that one. Let's see if she can recover in time. Charlie's repositioning. It's going to be tight. Jenna's out of boost. That might make a big difference. Charlie's still got 30 left in the tank. Is he going to be able to do it in time? Oh, but Jenna recovers. That was close, folks. All right, now we're neck and neck. Let's see what's going to happen. Almost got it in. Oh, it's going to be tight. Wow, I'd be sweating if I was in this game. If I got nervous, which I don't, because when it comes to big matches, I don't choke. Charlie out of boost. If he had some more boost in the tank, he might have been able to get in there. But that's okay. I'll tell you what, folks. It is neck and neck right now. It is tied 4-4. 10 minutes, 1 minute, 10 seconds left on the clock. And it's tied in this second game. If Jenna can clutch this, then it's all over for Charlie. He's eliminated from the Carball Contender Series. But it is still very possible for Charlie to come back and extend this to a 3-game series. Would be the first 3-game match of the tournament so far. And a demolition from Charlie onto Jenna. But is it enough? Is it going to be enough? Oh, but Jenna's right back in this. And here comes the ball. Let's see if Charlie can score. It's 32 seconds left on the clock. Charlie is sweating right now. If he can't score, it's going to go into overtime. Jenna going for it. Charlie misses wildly. Is Jenna going to shut him out? Is it all over? 18 seconds left on the clock. Jenna just scored. It's 5-4. The ball is in Jenna's court. Is Charlie going to be able to recover, or is it too late? Phenomenal play from Jenna. Truly, I don't know if anyone was expecting Jenna to come in here and take it all, but she very well could. Charlie trying to get that ball. Chad is going wild. Is he going to be able to score? Oh my God! Holy shit! He does it! He does it! He ties it up! He ties it up! It's 5-5. There's 9 seconds left on the clock. By hook or by crook, he has done it. It's a miracle on neon fields. Who's going to take it? One touch? It's 6 seconds left on the clock. It looks like it's going to go into overtime, folks. Let's see what happens. It's overtime. It's now or never. Is Jenna going to shut Charlie out, or is Charlie going to bring it to 3 games? Here comes Charlie. Here comes Charlie. Is he going to do it? Jenna comes in. Jenna's got the boost. Charlie flying wildly. Back and forth. Charlie's not going to go down without a fight. And Charlie bounces it. Wonderful. Some excellent defense there. Let's see if Jenna can get it. Charlie repositioning. It's a tense one. It's a tense one. Chat is shaking. That was whiffed. That was whiffed. That was whiffed. Finton is right there. Yeah, a lot of our competitors watching on the sidelines, preparing for their matches in the upcoming weeks. Wow. Really playing grab ass with the ball here. Enough with the ballet. How about we score already? That's just me, though. Wow. Wow. It is tense. It is tense. Is he going to score? Random Charlie scores! Holy mother of God. Charlie has claimed the second game in this best 2 of 3 series. So it is now tied 1-1. Jenna in the first game, Charlie in the second one. It's going to be the first 3-game match of the series. Next match starting in 50 seconds. It's been tight, folks. It's been quite possibly, surprisingly, the most competitive game of the series so far. I don't think anyone was expecting that between these 2 competitors. But I'll tell you what, it's pretty hard for me to give my respect to people in this league because I think I'm so amazing at what I do. As a 5-time GLCL Intercontinental Champion, in case you didn't know. But these 2 competitors have really earned my respect, and I believe the respect of everyone in this chat here today. We have all 15 people in attendance. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually the most we've had in a while. So, without further ado, let's continue the third and final match of this game, Jenna versus Charlie. Let's see who will claim their right to the second round. And let's begin this match. Looks like the crowd is split on Jenna and Charlie. But no matter what, the real winners are the people watching at home, because this is a hell of a match. I'll tell you that right now, folks. Codsworth says he bet his house on Jenna. Please throw Charlie. Now the GLCL really wants to... Wow, right off the bat, Charlie scores. As I was saying, the GLCL supports ending homelessness, so we would like if Charlie would throw, because the GLCL wants to do everything they can to end homelessness. Here we go. Charlie winning that exchange. Let's see if he can follow up. Wow. Charlie is not messing around. Aggressive play there. Nice one there. Nice shot. Not quite as good as the shots I was hitting on my brother last week, if you tuned in. It was clutch. And I would have won had it not been for rampant, unchecked cheating in the GLCL. But as I said before, we are investigating that, and we will get down to the bottom of that. Hashtag Braden Fraud. Hashtag Fear Jenna. Let's see if Charlie fears Jenna. Right now, it appears that he's not backing down. Charlie, with the maneuvers, the impressive aerial skills that I just do not think that Jenna has been able to match. He's got that dog in him. What can I say? Charlie dribbling, but Jenna close behind him. Is she going to be able to score? Just misses it. Repositioning. Jenna going back, trying to collect some more boost perhaps. Oh, but leaves him wide open. Let's see if Charlie capitalizes. Jenna was just leaving it far too open for Charlie to take advantage, which he does. Nice angle there. Jenna starting off strong, but easing up on the gas. I'm not quite sure why. Might be nerves, might be overconfidence. You see, the problem with overconfidence is you have to be able to back up that talk. For instance, I am always able to back up all the trash talking I do here in the GLCL. Looks like my sister, however, is more bark than bite here. Charlie coming back against all odds, though. Wow. Misses wildly there, and Jenna takes advantage, dribbling up the field. Is she going to be able to score? This is going to make a big difference. Going around, whiffs it. Charlie repositioning. Is he going to be able to... Oh, there we go. Sorry, I got confused there. All right, Charlie repositioning. Jenna dribbling. It's neck and neck. Charlie low on boost, as is Jenna. The mark of a true noob, not being able to save up on that boost, spending it all. Once again, neck and neck. Let's see. Ooh! Wow. That was brutal, folks. That was close. Unfortunately, Jenna just was not able to keep up with him. Actually, Jenna scored it for him, so that is really, really humiliating. Let's see if she's gonna go all the way and win the game for him. This could be a more embarrassing choke than the Warriors in 2016. Charlie going the long way around. He's got a full tank. He misses it wildly. That was humiliating. He absolutely whiffed it there. That was embarrassing, folks. Jenna going around. Charlie whiffs it again. Absolutely humiliating. You see, you're not going to see these kinds of mistakes in a match with me. I'm just really good. The only reason I lost is because my brother, hashtag Braden Fraud, cheated. Jenna leaves the goal wide open. Looks like Charlie's going to get an easy score, but he fails miserably. Jenna tries to go around, and oh my goodness gracious, that was just nuts. Honestly, I don't really want to give that much credit to either competitor here. I feel like that was just a lot of silliness going on. Charlie's going around making donuts like it's Spud Nuts. But he's dominating. It's 5-0. I'm not quite sure what happened to Jenna. Maybe the performance enhancers wore off, but she is just not doing nearly as well as she was earlier. Charlie going back around. Jenna bounces it. But Charlie's got control so far. He's been in control of the match this whole third game. Charlie's low on boost, as is Jenna. That's going to make a big difference. Charlie picks up some, and let's see. And he takes advantage of that. Ball is going back up the field. 1 minute remaining. It's looking like Jenna winning is nothing short of a miracle. Charlie really coming back. The rags to riches story. Jenna driving around, making donuts. Not quite sure what the long-term goal is there, but clearly it's not winning. Charlie bouncing again aggressively. They're afraid of the ball. I agree, they are afraid of the ball. Charlie just got picked up for RLCS. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. It's looking like Charlie is going to take this third game. Shockingly, I think that Jenna is just going to come up short. Well, I wouldn't say just come up short because it's 5-0, so it's not even close. And just to add insult to injury, like salt in the wound, Charlie scores 6-0. I'm not quite sure what it is, folks. Maybe it was the ping, but after fixing those technical difficulties, Charlie is foaming at the mouth like a rabid dog. The Finton one touch, is it going to go in? Is it going to go in? Is it the coup de grace? Or is Jenna going to stop? Good Lord in heaven! He did it. The madman, he did it. No one thought he was going to do it. No one thought he could do it. Everyone was telling me he couldn't do it, but he did it. He did it. She tried to defend, but it was not nearly enough. Charlie humiliating Jenna with the 7-0. Wow. Everyone missed. That's just absolutely ridiculous. They're not even going to touch it. Not even going to touch it in that exchange. Well, folks, although Jenna had a very impressive first game win against Charlie, Charlie was able to win the next 2 rounds to claim his match. So Jenna is eliminated. Charlie will move on to face the winner of our next match. So while our next competitors get prepared, we will be seeing Anthony Iacovone, GLCL legend, versus newcomer Jay Dickson, making his debut in the GLCL. Zeus says, I think if I was in this tourney, I'd win easily, no question. That's real cute, Zeus. I think you should consider yourself lucky that you didn't have to cross paths with myself. Anthony, he's a tough guy. He's a tough guy. I'll give him that. He's never beaten me, but he's defeated the very best there is in GLCL. Anthony's saying gang beasts. That's not one-on-one, chump. I'd love to see you beat me one-on-one. It's never going to happen. But Anthony's beaten some of the greats in the GLCL. He had a classic feud in 2018 against Finton Bracken, another GLCL original, in a rivalry for the ages. Zeus says, I think Anthony could beat you. It's a good thing no one cares what you think, Zeus. It appears some people think that Anthony's a little washed. He doesn't bring a whole lot of personality. He really just brings his catheter because he's an old senile man. I'll tell you right now, no one in this entire league, regardless of skill, has been practicing as hard and as long as Anthony has. Anthony has taken time away from his partner. Anthony has taken time away from his family. Anthony has taken time away from schoolwork, career work, to focus on practicing for this game. And I'll tell you right now, that kind of dedication is not ignored. It says here, Jade 01 facts, I get ignored. That's true. I can confirm that. I have seen firsthand Charlie ignoring his partner to practice for games such as Mortal Kombat. But I'll tell you what, there's only one way you become a 3-time GLCL Intercontinental Champion, and that's through hard work and sacrifice. Granted, he's not a 5-time GLCL Intercontinental Champion like myself, but to each their own. At Pokimane, where are you? Probably doing bigger and better things than this. If I was afraid of people, I would be afraid of Anthony. He's Italian, in case you didn't know. And aggression is kind of in their blood, along with marinara sauce. Where is Braden? That's a good question. He should be here right now. I wish he was here. Because I'm not a man to talk behind someone's back. I would say this to his face. He's a cheater. He's a fraud. He is hashtag Braden Fraud. And we are going to find the evidence, and we are going to get down to the bottom of this. The GLCL is going to hold Braden Fraud accountable for cheating. We are going to see who is going to face Charlie Nunes in the second round. Our first game of this evening. Wow. Holy mother of God. Anthony starting off hot and ready with a Finton one-touch. Some of the haters in the comments saying that it was just a lucky strike. I respectfully disagree. Jay, ever the animation major, is repping Rick and Morty on his car. Anthony with another Finton one-touch. Wow. That's absolutely embarrassing for Jay. Wow. Wow. After all the talk, Anthony is not holding back, but Jay learns from his mistakes, and he defends. Wow, that was a close one. Anthony, foaming at the mouth. We were hyping him up for hours tonight, talking about how ruthless he's been, how much he's been practicing for this match, how much he is not willing to lose against a newcomer. And Anthony is making sure that that's not just talk. He's going to back it up. Now, one thing I have to give to Anthony, despite the fact that I hate giving respect out to my fellow opponents in the GLCL, I have to give out some respect to Anthony. He backs up the talk. Now, Jay, trying his best to defend against Anthony's aggressive offense. But is it going to be enough? Anthony very, very cleverly charging up all of that boost. Anthony is not liberal with his boost. He is saving it. But he's using it sparingly, but he's using it effectively. Now, Jay, I think it's safe to say, is no match for Anthony in this. Zeus is saying it's a slaughter, and I have to agree with him. Anthony with these one-touches that are just absolutely vicious. You can tell that he's a rabid dog. But Jay going for the ball, fumbling a little bit. Looks like Anthony's easing off, but he's coming right back up. They clash a little bit. Jay trying to go back in, tries to defend, but it's just not quick enough. It's not soon enough. And Anthony is going to take advantage of that. Anthony looks, he's scanning for any opening, any possible opening he can take advantage of. And against a rookie like Jay, that's not going to be hard to do. Nevertheless, Jay is not throwing in the towel. He's not going to go down without a fight. But we'll see if this fight is worth a damn. Some people in the comments are saying, Jay, do you know how to boost? It looks like Jay does because he just did. We're not quite sure if it's going to be effective, but he knows how to boost. He knows which button it's mapped to. Now Jay moving it up the court, out of boost, but he's going to try and get some more. But Anthony, ever the ball hog, is not going to let him do it easily. He's going to deny any shot that Jay tries to leverage against him. As we see right here, Jay tries to dribble, but his methodical pacing is not enough for Anthony's pure untapped aggression. Respect the Rick and Morty swag, though. You know, honestly, if I was 12 years old, I probably would too, but unfortunately, I'm a grown-ass man. Jay dribbling around a bit. Anthony running circles around him, however. Nice aerial skills there. It looks like Jay's saving up his boost a little bit more, which is going to be really helpful for him. Anthony, however, is just going all around the court trying to make sure he does the same. And bouncing it in. Unfortunately for Jay, Anthony is just too fast, too furious for Jay to be able to keep up with him. And for all 17 of you folks in the audience, we thank you very much for spending your time tonight to watch Septilence Presents, the GLCL Carball Contender Series. I am Connor Rosciszewski. I am a 5-time GLCL Intercontinental Champion. Here filling in for Septilence because of internet issues. It's the least I can do for this league. And Jay, shockingly, scores against Anthony. I don't know if anyone had that on their bingo sheet, but nevertheless, he did it. Now it's 1-6 with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock. Is Jay going to be able to come back? My sources are telling me no. But it looks like Jay is not going to go down without at least attempting to fight back. Now we'll see if Anthony is going to snuff that out or not. Jay, a little low on boost. Anthony spending it, trying to reposition himself. Jay's coming up close. He's going to have to get that ball away from his goal. Anthony, shades of Tony DeFranco. Call him a country bad boy because he is a bad boy, I guess. A little bit of back and forth action here in the middle of the field. We got 19 viewers now. That's fantastic. And Jay, wasn't enough. Anthony slips it into the goal. It's 1-7. Jay just could not defend. And Anthony making it look easy. Anthony's partner will leave him if he loses. You know, I think that's deserved. Anthony just humiliating Jay. Jay tried to defend against him, but it was not enough. Let's take a look at this replay here. Absolutely sickening. Jay just could not keep up with him. And Anthony schooling Jay. It's 1-8, 1 minute, 19 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if he gets another Finton one touch. And he does it. Absolutely humiliating. Anthony taking a little bit of vengeance on Jay for wasting his time. He's like, you're going to keep me waiting? This is what you get for that. Here we go. Another Finton one touch. He does it, folks. He does it. Mickey Mouse bracket. Shut up. What do we think the final score will be? Well, for this first round game, remember, folks, this is best 2 of 3. So Jay could still come back from this. I'm going to go with 13-1. I'm going to go with 13-1 Anthony. I think that Anthony is aggressive. I think those Finton one touches named after GLCL's own Finton. I think those one touches are really going to make a big difference. I think Anthony has really mastered the dunking on Jay. Ooh. Anthony trying to get the ball back on course. Jay starting to sweat, getting the ball away from his goal. Well done. But Anthony trying to go the long way around. He's going to block it. Wow. I'll be honest, folks. I wasn't expecting that. I'll be honest. When I say that, I want you to know I'm not playing around. That was surprising. Now, was it a fluke? Perhaps. But nevertheless, Jay is making sure that he's not going to have it be a total shutout. And he denies the Finton one touch, but it's going to go in. Oh my God, Anthony. That's embarrassing. Anthony should be ashamed of himself. I hope his partner seriously thinks twice about marriage, because that is embarrassing. That is absolutely humiliating. And Anthony should really think about how this second game is going to go. Now it's 3-10. Anthony's going to take this. But this second game, I think that Jay could rally. I think it's possible. Anthony going back, trying to get a little methodical here. A little bit of air control. Jay trying to keep the ball away from his court. Anthony's going long. Is he going to score, though? Oh, my God. Okay, now that was just salt in the wound, folks. That was salt in the wound, and that is how I like to see it. There is nothing I love more than some just absolute disrespect. I mean, that's my bread and butter. If you know anything about me, you know I hate dishing out respect. I feel no respect for any of my fellow competitors. And that right there, folks, is Anthony saying, welcome to the GLCL, punk. Anthony is going to claim that first round, and it's going to be 11-3, Anthony. Now we will see if Jay can rally after some very silly mistakes that Anthony should not have made. After all that practicing, too, it must be really embarrassing seeing him score 3 times. We're going to see if Jay can rally, if he can claim that second game in this best two of three match. Now, if Anthony can successfully shut out Jay, then he will go on to round 2. But let's see if it's going to be that easy, or if Jay is going to give him a run for his money. Let's see if the Finton one-touch is going to be Anthony's claim to fame once again. Now they're going long. Anthony, let's see if he can get it in early. Bright and early. The early bird takes the worm. And Anthony knocks it in. Clean. Jay just can't keep up. Zeus, anyone want to run some twos? No thank you, Zeus, but I appreciate the offer. Anthony diving in once again. Is he going to score again on Jay? Jay comes in. Is he going to be able to defend? It's not enough. And Anthony scores 2. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Jay isn't a regular Rocket League player. Anthony, however, is. He plays very often. He plays very aggressively. One could say Anthony is a Rocket League aficionado. So the question is Anthony really this good? Or is he just going up against a tomato can? Are we going to see if Anthony can actually go with some of the greats, such as Matty B and Nick O from week 1? Is Anthony simply kicking a man while he's down? That's the question. I suppose we'll see, because if Jay scores right now, wow! He's not going to go quietly. Perhaps I was mistaken. Jay is no tomato can. Perhaps Anthony is just getting in his head. He's getting inside his own head too much. Perhaps Anthony's overconfident, and he came in thinking that it was going to be an easy win. Maybe Jay was just letting his guard down. And Anthony is about to get exposed. Or not. It's now 3-1 in Anthony's favor. 3 minutes, 49 seconds left on the clock. Still very much anyone's game. Absolutely anyone's game. Now, I will say, it's a bit closer, this game, than the first round. So, and a Finton one-touch, I take that back, actually. You know what? I'm going to run that one back. Forget I said anything. It's not going to be close. And Anthony making quick work of Jay there. What a collision there. Jay, oh my God. Now that was almost a miracle. And I'll be honest, that was a good play. We got to give credit where credit is due. That was a good play. Jay almost had him there. But Anthony masterfully knocks it in, and it's 1-5. That was a fumble, I'm not going to lie. Jay almost had it there, but Anthony masterfully recovered, popped it in there, and it was murder she wrote. Keyword almost. Someone saying Jaundice John. Okay. Let's see if Jay can get it in now. Going a little bit on the offensive now. Oh my god, he whiffed it. Anthony whiffed it. Is he going to embarrass himself? But he comes back. He recovers. But Jay, still in this. Anthony just has the boost, and he's taking advantage of it. Can Jay maneuver? Now, it's coming. We're less than 33 minutes left, and it's 1-5. Anthony looks like it might be a runaway victory. Jay's going to really have to dig down deep if he wants to win this. But Anthony, he almost had it there, but he kind of whiffed it. It's kind of embarrassing, but let's see. And he denies Jay that opportunity. But let's see if Jay knocking it closer to his own goal. Can he reposition, or is he going to do the job for Anthony? Wow. Looks like Anthony might have to give Jay some flowers, maybe a box of chocolates, because Jay's just handing him the victory there. So I hope he appreciates it. That was very nice of Jay to do that for him. Anthony has an insider deal with Rocket League servers, #AnthonyGate. So I'm curious, chat, what do you think? Who are you with right now? Are you guys on Jay's side or are you on Anthony's side? Wow. Anthony just tossing it. Clean shot. Jay just could not catch up. Just not nearly enough boost. It's not going to be enough. Oh, there's accusations that someone destroyed Jay's Wi-Fi. Well, he's here now, isn't he? Is it a Finton one-touch? Is it going to work? Not quite. But let's see if he can recover. Jay bouncing around like a toddler. Can he maneuver? Nope, he's going to move it closer. All right, let's see. Can he do it? He hits the wall, and Anthony hits him. But perhaps he can still maneuver. But he puts it in line, dangerously close to his own goal. But Anthony whiffs it just enough for Jay to recover. Jay's low on boost. That's going to make a difference. It looks like Anthony's going to score, and it wasn't nearly enough. He didn't have nearly enough left in the tank to catch up to him. 1 minute, 30 seconds on the clock. It's 1-8, Anthony's favor. And Anthony is making very short work of Jay in his GLCL debut, sending him packing, telling him thanks for coming. Perhaps a Finton one-touch? Not quite. Anthony's really, I hate to say it, but I feel like he's almost relied on those. I think that perhaps beyond the one-touch, there's not much else keeping him going. I actually strongly disagree with that sentiment because Anthony has shown exceptional defensive capabilities. So, 1 minute remaining. It seems that other than a miracle and actual hacking, there is no chance for Jay to come back from this. Sleepy Jay is no match for #Old Man Anthony. Anthony playing this game nonstop for the last 48 hours and ignoring his partner and his family is really paying off. I have to agree with Dokkan 2 there. So the question is it worth neglecting your friends? Is it worth neglecting your family? Is it worth failing all your classes? Is it worth quitting your job? Is it worth abusing Adderall to make it to the top of the mountain? Is it possible? And the clock is counting down. It looks like it's going to be 1-8 in Anthony's favor. And Jay is going to lose last second buzzer beater. He scores 1-9. Now can we get one last Finton one touch? to make it a 10 bomb with 1 second left on the clock. Can Anthony add insult to injury? And the ball's going to hit the floor, and it's over. Well, what do you know? What do you know? So, in spite of his best attempts, it was not enough. Jay lost the match. And with that, Anthony will advance to round 2 of the GLCL Carball Contender Series. Thanks for coming, Jay. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. So Anthony advances. Jay's been eliminated. Welcome to the GLCL and goodbye. Join us next Friday at 6 p.m. EST for the next matchup. Tell your friends, sell your house, bet your children. Join us. Thank you for coming to week 3 of Septilence Presents the GLCL Carball Contender Series with special guest caster, yours truly, Connor Rosciszewski. I hope you guys all have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next Friday at 6 p.m. EST. Thank you for coming and tuning in to Septilence Presents the GLCL Carball Contender Series. Have a great night, folks.